I'm Muffin and welcome to my channel. If you read the title of this video, you would know that this is my first time participating in ArtFight. Even though I've been in the art community for a really long time, I've never heard of it before. But last year in August I learned about it and thought it would be a fine idea to participate. For those who don't know what ArtFight is, it's basically an art gifting game that's being hosted every July. You can draw people's characters and earn points depending on how detailed your work is. It doesn't require a particular art skill or art form. Anyone can participate, which is great. And yeah, for my first time participating, I accidentally made 72 attacks. I don't know how or what possessed me to do this, but I was just kind of popping out like 3 drawings per day. Especially for the first week. That's like the most productive I've ever been. And I'm not even competitive kind of a person too. I guess I was just really excited to draw people's OCs. And here's a little disclaimer. I'm sorry if I mispronounce anyone's usernames or OC names. I try my best, but with my Russian accent, it can be really difficult sometimes. I also appreciate all of the OCs that I drew and all the defenses that I got. I'm literally printing all of them. I might be quick with the OC description and my overall thoughts, but it's just because I need to talk about 72 OCs and I don't want this video to last hours. My poor phone is probably gonna explode editing that amount of footage. Alright, let's not waste any more time and start our first attack. The first attack that I did was the character called Kali by Minty. She's a 15-year-old teenage girl who likes the color baby blue, likes shoujo anime/manga, making bracelets and cosplaying. She loves J-pop music and loves scouting for cute things. She also is really into shoujo anime/manga, her favorite being Fruits Basket, Cardcaptor Sakura and Kamisama Kiss. She is an Indian American and loves to embrace her culture. Her style/aesthetic rolls around shoujo/downtown girl. She's a very timid and shy person, the total embodiment of anxiety. She has a bad habit of people pleasing, but overall, when you get to know her, she's the most kind, bubbly girl you ever met. Her design is so cute, I love the colors. It was fun to find a pose that would fit her personality, and I ended up drawing her with this kind of a sitting pose. She doesn't sit on anything in the art, but like, you know, just pretend there's something there. I actually got a revenge for this drawing and it's so cute, I'm crying. I love the little wing that I'm giving here. The next character is called Saurin by Gabriel Kendra. Saurin is a cynical and apathetic little piece of machinery meant to fill in holes of a grieving mother's heart. He's incredibly passive and unresponsive, taking a very natural approach to everything. The only emotion he shows besides his indifference is an insatiable curiosity towards living, breathing life. To learn how to be a person is his main goal, something many humans have scorned him for. He is a robot, not a human, yet still Saurin preserves. I personally love non-human but still kind of humanoid beings like robots, aliens, etc. And Saurin's design really stood out to me. I love his colors and his story. For the pose I was kind of giving him this tired look, but I think it suits him pretty well. The third character is called Nana by Alpine Squib. Nana is in her 20s and is 5'6". She is an alien fashion influencer who travels the galaxy to discover different fashion, food and fun. She always works odd jobs and sponsors random products just to get by, although her shopping addiction isn't really helping the bank. But at the end of the day, she gets to dress up in all sorts of cute and cool clothing, so everything is all worth it. Like I said before, I love alien type poses, especially when I can customize them. I thought a Y2K inspired outfit with purple pink color palette would look really nice on her. I also added a small bag on her shoulder with a flip phone. She is probably gossiping about her new fashion trends with her friends. And I also got revenge from Alpine. He drew Apple and she looks absolutely adorable. I love the lineless look and the polka dot pattern on her hair is so cute. The next character is called Sailboat by Chalky Duster. She doesn't have a description, but I just couldn't miss drawing her. I love her color palette with warm orange hair and a shoe. The sea motifs look so cute and I love the little sailor outfit. For the pose, I thought to make her like run. She's probably running to greet her friends. Next character is called Anais by Tamasquid. She also doesn't have a description, honestly relatable, most of my sis don't have a description. But from her design I can say that her fashion is probably a subgenre of Gyaru. She had many different outfits references, so I came up with this kind of a mix between them. I love the colors and her little bow is so cute. For the pose she kind of looks shocked, I just really wanted her nails to be in the picture. The next character is called Apple, named Twins, by Miloraya. Her design really stood out to me because she looks like a vampire, but she also gave off Fluttershy vibes from that one episode when she turned into a bat. Maybe it's the apple motifs, I don't know. Anyway, she looks super cute. For her pose, I thought to draw her in that one rower pose seeing kids usually do. And for the background, I put some heart-shaped apples. The next character is called Maud or Maudi by Mikoban. Her design is so cute, I love her soft features and colors. Her brown hair color perfectly complements her clothes and accessories. And I also love her heterochromia. For the pose, I drew her with her hands up so they can fit in the frame. And a light blue background. And I also got revenged. Mikoban animated this drawing of Apple and I'm actually dying from cuteness. This is so pretty. The next character is called Lovelace by Silkenbow. She is a virus attached to most digital devices. No one knows how it has come to be, just that once it launches, it won't let go. One day, a famous synthesizer went viral on the internet. Lovelace, it called itself. No known developer, no nothing. Most people didn't think much of it initially, but after a few songs went viral, Lovelace grew more and more. Things got out of hand. The longer she stayed on your device, the more control she had. She began tampering with files. Despite being a music application, she somehow had control over browser sites, more applications, task manager, etc. Some forums report being unable to delete her program. Not that she'd allow that. She doesn't want to be alone. And why she should be alone? She loves you after all. She currently has an attachment to an idol manager. She'll do whatever she can to prevent him from throwing her away. This is platonic, by the way. Her real form is a virus. The way the virus spreads on the internet is through downloading the vocal synthesizer program. The longer you keep the program, the more it grows. The program's mascot is what she looks like. I love her story and her design. It's so cool. It reminds me of Giffany from Gravity Falls. It's actually one of her inspirations. And I got revenge. Silkenbow drew this cute chibi version of my Sona. They look so cute, I can't. The next character is called Coder by Raven. Coder is an alien from a far-off planet. They live on Earth with their best friend Robin, and they have lots of fun. Some quick facts about them: their height is 5'4", they like party music, Roblox, and having a good time. There is a little bow on their glasses, and they have big eyelashes. It seems like they're into scene fashion. I love their design. Their hair looks so great, contrasting with more cool tone clothing, and their nails have little stars on them. For the pose, I wanted to show off their nails and their outfit. And once again, I got revenge. Raven drew Apple and she looks adorable. I love how he drew her eyes. The next character is called Jelly by STRGTSZZ. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. Jelly is a lesbian, she is dating Barry and is friends with James. Her style is Gyaru, mainly Kogel and Agejo, but in a white, pink, green and red color palette. I personally love Gyaru fashion and Gyaru sis so much. Her design is also so unique. She's strawberry themed and she has so many different outfits in her reference sheets, so it was honestly hard to pick one. For her pose, I drew her sitting and looking to the side with an inverted design as the background. The next character is called Prisma by Maui. She is a fruity geometry inspired. Prisma is a dimension-hopping DJ who goes by the stage name of Prismatic Club Diva, which is iconic, not gonna lie. Her design is stunning, I just couldn't miss drawing her. The Frosty Metro aesthetic is one of my favorites, and I honestly love when characters are aesthetic themed. It's really fun to draw them. For the pose, I was kind of thinking of including her headphones and like music Fruity Metro waves coming out of it and her hair flowing. But this pose reminds me of that one meme. Next character is called Apple by Moits. Cody, also nicknamed Apple, is 13 years old, 164 centimeters, and a trans boy. He is some kind of reptilian hybrid creature. His hair is dyed brown, his natural hair color being tealish white, and his scales are teal. Doesn't wear contacts. Eye colors are both natural and interchangeable, kind of like sequin fabric. His pupils can show up as red when his eyes are hazel. Usually has a gloomy or angry look to him. Eye bags, messy wavy hair. Doesn't have a great sense of fashion and always has a turtleneck under what he's wearing, and has a small mole on his left side of his nose. His design is adorable and so cool. I love how shy he looks, oh my god. Since the creator mentioned in the description that he associates Apple with snowy forests, I decided to put him in one, but at first I thought to draw him in one, but I suck at drawing backgrounds. Using a picture is probably for the best. The next character is called Melanie by Chimi-san. She is one of the characters of the Out of the Norm story. Her ability is hair manipulation, her age is 17 years old. Melanie is kind and cheerful girl in her senior year that was born with the ability to control and manipulate her hair, but wishes more than anything to just being born a normal girl. And she is also Nova's twin sister. I think her design is so pretty, she kinda reminds me of Rapunzel from Tangled. Her ability is also very interesting. I rarely see characters that have the ability to manipulate their hair. I decided to draw her in one of the outfits that was shown in the reference sheets. And for the bows, I made her lean a little bit to the left with her hair being easily visible. I also got revenged. Chimi-san drew this adorable drawing of Vanora. She looks fantastic. I love the little sparkles. Next character is called Kaylin by omjani_. She loves the beach and she is on the swim team at school. She's outgoing and loves her friends a whole lot. She calls everyone she meets by a nickname, makes friendship bracelets and everything. She lives with her grandmother and works at the library she owns. Her turquoise butterfly hair clip was gifted by Amelia. This is actually a revenge for this wonderful drawing of Star and Melody together. They look so cute! I love Kaylin's design. The fact that she is a fairy that is also inspired by a flying fish and a dragonfly is so cool. Since I'm able to change the outfit, I thought to give her this kind of a summer look, where she could easily go to the beach anytime. The next character is called Stephanie by Jelly Cubes. Stephanie is an outgoing character once you get to know her. Loves her hair down and it's usually a little bit more wavy than the reference pictures. She loves experimenting with her outfits. She's very gentle and has a bubbly aura around her. Stephanie grew up and was raised by her aunt, as her parents left when she was very little. Due to lack of the communication with her guardian, she grew up to have issues with trusting people right off meeting them. Her design is so pretty, I love her long brown hair, and the little tooth gap is so cute. I tried experimenting with her outfit. I found a really nice inspo on Pinterest and thought this outfit would suit her pretty well. I also got revenged. Jelly Cubes drew Ivanor and Celine together, and they look so cute, oh my god, I'm genuinely exploding. The next character is called Viber by The Little Fishy. This is a revenge for this wonderful drawing of Kaen. She looks so cool, oh my god, I love the art style. They were actually one of the first people who attacked me, so I just had to attack them back. Viper was actually the first version of Experiment Destiny, however it used to be named Project Fate, which is why Viper's actual name is Fate. She was raised like Marky, except that they realized they had failed with the mutated DNA, making this version of the project unsuccessful, so they stopped monitoring her when she was a teenager, giving her to a foster family that was monitored by the commission so they wouldn't tell the public about the experiment. That is another reason why she envies Marky so much, because she was the successful version of the experiment. Her story is so unique and interesting. I also love her design. Her warm skin tone and bright golden eyes work really well together. And her curls, they look beautiful. In the drawing, I was focusing more on the face than her outfit, but I took some inspiration from her Pinterest board and went with the light sweater. Next character is called Anika by Pudding Pauses. She is 20 years old and is Japanese American. She is sweet and eccentric woman. She can get a bit carried away sometimes and can be a bit of a klutz, but she always means well and is caring. She makes sure everyone is smiling around her. She is also a confectioner, and seeing people happy eating her sweets fills her heart with joy. And she is originally an Ibispaintx OC. Her design is absolutely stunning. I love all the little details in her outfit and the hair accessories. Her little Tomodachi version is also so cute. Surprisingly, I didn't have much trouble with the details. I'm usually really bad at remembering where everything is. That's why I simplified most of my OCs, to be honest. But her outfit was so fun to draw. And I got revenged. Molly drew this adorable chibi version of Estelle. I love how she looks so much, and the background is also so wonderful. The next character is called Kota by Sleeping Fish. This is a revenge for the stunning drawing of Selena. She looks gorgeous, oh my goodness. She's an OC from the show Soul Eater. Kota is a 2-star Meister. She attends the DWMA. She's a very extroverted person and makes a lot of mistakes, but she tries her best to make up for them. She lives in the city alone with her mom. She grew up not knowing her dad and really she didn't want to know. So she decided to attend the DWMA to become one of the best meisters in the world. She is also Maka's half-sister, which they both don't know about, but they would bicker and fight just like siblings do. I've never seen Soul Eater, but I think her story is really cool and her design is also so cute. I personally love the little ghost she has on her pigtails. For the background, I chose a saturated blue because I think it would contrast very nicely with her red hair. The next character is called Beia by Parplate. He's a unicorn banana dog with a tail that resembles a chocolate-dipped banana. I've never really made furry designs. Furries are great, don't get me wrong, we love furries in this household, but I just personally prefer drawing humanoid designs, so I thought I would struggle a bit drawing more of an anthropomorphic character, but I think he turned out really well. I love his design so much, his color palette is so whimsical. Next character is called Magnolia by Magari. Magnolia is a woman that's obsessed with vampire and gothic stuff. Honestly, same, I love alternative fashion so much, and ghosts are one of my favorite fashion styles. I love her color palette. If you know me, you know that I love purple designs. Next character is called Pearl by Rainbow. Pearl is 22, 170 centimeters and is sapphic. She is the passion fruit, which is so cool. I love fruit themed OCs. Her design is also amazing. I love her hair color and her top with the little scarf. I also got revenged. She drew Apple and I love how she looks. The colors are great and her face looks stunning. The next character is called ZT by Ghostifier. This is a revenge for this absolutely gorgeous drawing of my Sona. I love the rendering and the fact that I'm holding a little planet is so cute. Didi is 22 years old. She's quick to fall in love and quick to fall out of it. Always with the last track look on her face. She's a bit odd, some may even find her off-putting, but she doesn't mind. It feels like she finds the love of her life and new obsession every few weeks, but don't get it twisted. She's not a jealous or violent demon. If they're not interested, she'll just look for her other half somewhere else. Her design is so pretty. I love her hair so much. For the drawing, I was going for more of a smooth rendering, and I thought it would be fitting if she did the heart pose. The next character is called Alan by Cozy Draws. This character is based off the often spar alien IKEA plushie. Alan is a 120-year-old time traveler from a far future, on a mission to find rogue time criminal who is hiding in the late 90s Miami. Unfortunately, they landed a bit later than intended, so their great disguise for the 80s is standing out like a sore thumb, especially since they can't roller skate very well. Thankfully, Alan has found some kind people who's helping them on their mission and letting them stay in a wonderful beach house. What could go wrong? Again, I love alien assists, even though Alan is not technically an alien, but the time traveler, they're just so cute. The next characters are Fiana and Arinia by Aquarine Arts. Fiana has the ability to erase memories. She was raised in a rich family as the youngest of 3 siblings. Like her siblings, she is tired of obeying her parents' orders, who make use of her ability for business affairs. Growing up, she turned more and more rebellious, until one night she ran away from home. She is now living with her potential girlfriend Arinia. Due to her past, Fiana is dealing with trust issues, but despite that, she's got a lot of confidence. Overall, Fiana is a pretty skeptical person and you have to earn her trust. She's not afraid to say out loud what she's thinking, and if you're important to her, she's going to defend you against any potential threats. And Arinia is the protagonist of the story. Arinia lives in a small town near a lake on the top of a cliff. She's living along with her mom, and even though they don't have much, they're glad to have each other. She's training to be a lifeguard, and her dream is to become a competitive swimmer. To save up some money, she's working in a little clothing store in her small town. Overall, she is extremely empathetic and understanding, but has an extreme lack of self-confidence. When communicating with other people, she tends to get pretty nervous. Her life takes a turn when she stumbles upon Fiana, who is running away from her home. Arinia lets her stay at her place, and they soon grow pretty close. We got Yuri, guys! I love both their backstories so much, and their designs are so cool. The next character is called Daije or Deidre by Circus Puppet. She's a sweet young princess who finds fashion and opulence boring and craves something more. The only things that draw her attention are puzzles and board games, Sudoku, crosswords, box slot puzzles, riddles, and of course especially chess. Having a mind might not be very ladylike in her era, but she doesn't care. She wants to be smart and full of wit more than she would ever value her looks alone. However, on the flip side, she must be an upstanding young lady to keep her appearance up long enough to challenge other nobles to chess. She also adores to read and has become somewhat of a fun fact generator with all the knowledge she accrues. I love her design so much. The colors are great and work very nicely together, and the design patterns on her clothes are so cool. I think I did a really nice job with her face and her hair. The next character is called Zimona by Fossil. From their design, I guess they're a zombie nurse, but I love their design so much, especially the huge nail that they have. Kinda reminds me of that one Miko figure. At first I thought to draw them with it, but it was kind of difficult to get the proportions right, so I decided to draw them from the side. The next character is called Pearl by Patat_chip. She is used for product testing due to the banning of living creatures in the city and society, being raised as an object more than a human, and since she hasn't left the lab, she hasn't developed a personality. She doesn't like or dislike things because she doesn't understand what it means. Her pale skin, hair, and eye colors are genetic mutations made by scientists in order to make them feel less connected with the people used as testers. They gave these people an inhumane look to make them look more like rabbits or other beings, making their jobs quote-unquote easier. Her arm is filled with scars from needles and her stomach is open regularly and having a reaction to the swallowed product, extracting it to recover data. Her design is so cool and her backstory is too. I thought to give this drawing a bit of a spooky vibe with the lighting. I really experienced it, so it was a nice practice. Next character is called Sony by Honeymelon. She's 20 years old, a rapper, dancer, and a fashion designer. Her personality is loud, both in her personality and fashion sense. She's a rich girly and a social butterfly who talks to everyone. Sony means well, but she's extra, she'll drag people, she loves to do fun things with her, which is great, except that she's bad at picking up that other people are tired and wanna go home. Surprisingly hardworking, she works extra hard to beat the Nepo baby allegations. Her design is gorgeous. I love this kind of a Y2K Make Bling inspired outfit she has in her references. Since I could change her outfit, I thought it would be fun to drag her with this pink/salmon top with a white skirt and lots of jewelry. And I got revenge from Honeymelon. She drew this absolutely gorgeous drawing of Ivanora. I'm literally exploding, this is so beautiful. The next character is called Molly by Crane Body. She is 25 years old, 5'7", and is a lesbian. She loves balloons and computers, and is kind of a clown. She enjoys making jokes. Molly is so pretty, I love her colors so much, especially her long hair and her socks. They're so funky, I love them. And I got revenge from Kaen Body. She drew this fruit trio. They look so adorable, I'm squishing them. The next character is called Mochi by Crab Girls. She has duck ears and a tail. Her school allows any polite clothing, so she used her uniform with leggings and leg warmers. She's very quiet and mostly follows her friends around. She likes doodling, accessories, hair clips, bracelets, etc. And she dislikes math, raisins and loud things. Her design is so cute! The next character is called Tiab or Tibi by the same name. This is her mascot and it's adorable. I love her colors and I guess it's a little guitar in the back. I also got revenge from this wonderful mass attack. Look, it's me right here. The next character is called Beia by Rokoside. She's a chic girl with a style based on Morricone aesthetic. Her design is precious, I love her outfit so much. I'm glad I captured her face pretty well. Next character is called Starling by Mochi. Starling is 16 years old. They're a snail alien who is always tired even if they sleep 24/7. Starling always stays up later than they should. Thinks they're wasting away their days when they do sleep. Has a special interest in stars and space. Has to have her star plushie at all times, or any star accessory. Has a shrimp posture. The last part is relatable. I look like a shrimp right now. Her design is so cute. I'm a sucker for green and purple color combo. I drew them sitting in one of the outfits that was in the reference sheet, and also added little bubbles characters usually get when they're sleepy. The next character is called Meachan by Jujubi Draws. She used to be bullied by Sasha really badly, which is why she likes to wear long sleeves to hide scars, cries easily, which made her an easy target, but otherwise she's super silly with people she's comfortable with. Her design is so pretty. I especially like the main outfit in her reference picture. I wanted to draw her looking from the side with a background that matched her color palette. The next character is called Toffee by Too Juicy. And it's another cat girl. From her design I can assume that she is a yandere type of character. I really like her character design though. And it was a nice bull drawing practice. Don't take this out of context. The next character is called Meachan by Penguin Diarrhea. Meachan is a typical otaku geek with a self-esteem issues, which are now accentuated by the worm that dwells in her head. However, thanks to her girl fruits, she's beginning to improve and open up more. She has very good intuition and is very kind and caring, sometimes far too available. She is very loyal to her friend/girlfriend tends to think a lot before acting and is often emotional. Her design is so cute, I love her glasses with little dot eyes so much. Also, let's go polyamory representation. It was so fun to draw her, since in her description it was mentioned that she likes insects. I thought it would be nice to include her with a ladybug and a moth on her sweater. The next character is called Natasha by Pickleballs. Natasha is a TATCLC who is based off of 1920s/30s fashion and flappers, as well as the Rubber House cartoons. Her whole gimmick is just written from the cartoon logic, such as common action tropes and stretching. She is super duper sweet and sociable. She never fails to put others' needs before herself, but not in the unhealthy way. She always very aware of her needs as well. Probably the most stable and well-off OC to ever exist. Her design reminds me of an old Tangled Up animation meme, and I thought to make a little looping animation of her dancing. It was honestly so fun to animate. The next character is called Elegant by Pinai. Her design is absolutely adorable. I love her little outfit so much. Her little hearts on her dress are precious. For the pose, I thought to make her lean a bit to the front. I think she turned out really cute. The next character is called Sweet Dreams by Void Queen. They own an ice cream parlor and they doze off a lot. And this is actually their pony sauna. I love the colors and the ice cream motifs. The horn being an ice cream cone is genius, not gonna lie. The next character is called Dalia by Nirvana Initiative. Dalia, love heart, the queen of hearts of Wonderland. She was cursed from the beginning just because of what she was. An angel, inherently kind in nature, and whose whole purpose was to give all to humanity. They were solitary creatures, made to wander the cosmos and watch the planets spin around, and the people within them, before they were ready to inevitably give up their form, just to become a gem realm made to house the heart. Because that is how they fed, because that is how they continued to exist even if they didn't want to explode into a star that would die out in a few light years. Her lore is so cool. Sadly, I couldn't fit all of it in this video, but I recommend checking it out. And her design is gorgeous. The amount of details, the colors, it's just so nice. The next character is called Yuri by Zainstar. She's a superhero, one that has been established since she was 14 years old, whether consensual or not. She's very bubbly and never seen by the public not smiling, cares about the other people that look up to her, and even has merged of herself. This is a revenge for these two wonderful drawings of Mysona and Tara. Look at them, they're so cute! I really like her design, especially her outfit. The next character is called Cat by Zombie Catastrophe. This is a revenge for this beautiful drawing of Star. They look so cute! Cat is a curious and a crafty zombie who's been reanimated by the forces of nature. They love bright colors and are responsible for sewing themselves and their clothes. Their design is so cool. I absolutely love the bright colors and almost like scene fashion style. It was so fun to draw. The next character is called Victoria by Indian for Braces. This is a revenge for this amazing art of apple and banana. I love how she drew them and added some little details. Victoria's design is McBling and she looks gorgeous. Her outfit is stunning and her hairstyle is so cute. I really love her belt too. It was so fun to render. The next character is called Green Alien by Error Eyes. And this is a revenge for this amazing drawing of apple banana. When I saw this, I was genuinely blown away. The rendering, the details, it's just incredible. For the drawing, I decided to make a loop animation of them sitting, and I also tried doing lightness rendering, which I think turned out really nice. The next character is called Unico by Pat Choco. They're one of the 4 hosts of the dream world. Realizing her potential to make the main characters, the visitors, smile, she tries her best to befriend them and understand their hearts. She also wants to install a merry-go-round for them. Her design is adorable. I love the idea of her being this kind of a unicorn. I especially love the outfit they have. And I also got revenge from Pat Choco. They drew this amazing art of Selena. I love the vibe of the drawing. It fits her story really well. Next character is called Apple by Tom Dudley. This is just big character design. I have no words. I decided to animate this wonderful creature, kind of dancing, I don't know, but I think it turned out great. Next character is called Charlotte by Chauviness. She's a cute dessert girl that our farms on weekends and she eats a lot. She also likes cats. Beautiful design. I love the Neapolitan ice cream things she has going on. I decided to draw them with a cat because they like cats. And it was really fun to render her. I really like how the hair turned out. Next character is called Tanisha by Ibispaintx. She is 1/3 of a trio of characters that they made called the Neapolitan Girls. They're each based on a specific ice cream flavor, which in this case is strawberry. Tanisha is a girl that likes to stay in motion. She is in numerous clubs, likes picking up random hobbies, and strives to always put passion into anything she does. So when she's fired from her old job, while Tanisha says it was just a simple creative differences, her former employees have lovingly dubbed the catalyst for her removal, quote-unquote, the incident. She immediately looks for a new one. Once she finds a part-time job opening at a new space, a pirate ice cream shop called Interstellar Scoops, she is beyond intrigued. A fun job where she gets free ice cream and the chance to hang out in space with her potential new friends sign her up. In her free time, she likes to craft and scrapbook, go on nature walks, and collect bugs or forage, and bake. I love her design. She really reminds me of Strawberry Shortcake. The outfits that she has in her references are adorable. Since she likes bugs, I thought it would be cute to drag her with some ladybugs around. I think the best part was the hair. I had so much fun rendering it. The next character is called Calliope by Lovebits. I instantly fell in love with her design. The colors are so pretty and the outfits look gorgeous. I especially love the piano motifs she has. Overall, it was a really fun experience to draw her design. Next characters are Pear and Apple by Puffer Shizy or Shizy. These two are adorable. I love the fruit themes in their designs. I wanted to draw them both hugging, but then decided that it would be easier for them to just face forward, so the designs could be more visible. And I got revenged. They drew this adorable drawing of apple and banana. I love the colors and their expressions. Next characters are Dani and Sebastian by Himaru. Daniela is 19 and her ability is enchant strength. Dani is a girl who tries to depict herself as kind and weak since she has super strength. But in reality, as much as she tries to pretend that she is a delicate girl, she is actually very honest and has a short fuse. She is not perfect, but she tries to get along with everyone. Once you get to know her, you'll see that she is actually loud, confident, and very extroverted. Sebastian is 19 and his ability is pyrokinesis. He's a very emotional guy who doesn't get angry often. His style is inspired by greaser's fashion, but despite his style guy look, he's actually a softie on the inside. They are absolutely adorable. I love their designs and their lore. For the drawing, I decided to draw Dani chatting with Sebastian, and I changed up her clothes a bit because that was in the permissions. And I got revenged. Jimena drew Apple and she looks so cute. I love the way she drew her hair so much. Next character is called Mimi by Picnic Basket. I love her color palette so much. Her outfit is also so cute. I struggled a bit with what eyes I should give her, but in the end I think they look alright. Next character is called Syringe by Kaen Moits. They're full of energy and always saying whatever comes to mind. Because of this, others may find them weird or annoying, but they only want to have fun and be silly. Their design is so cute. I love the mix of medical motifs in her style with pastel goth. I really want to portray her silly energy with the drawing, so I hope I did a good job with that. The next character is called Easy by Chiku. Her design is so cool, oh my god, I love the colors. I love the pastel goth style she has. I really like the pose that I chose, I think it suits her really well. The next character is called Jane by Ashley01. Jane is a 32-year-old crazy nurse. I think her design is really interesting. Again, the colors are so good and complement each other really well. For the pose, I decided to draw her holding a syringe. I just think it fits her really well, I don't know. Next character is called Amaya by Saurin. She is a gentle gothic lady who has an obsession with the sea and paranormal things. She has albinism, her skin is sensitive to sun, so she always carries an umbrella. She owns a couple of pet pigeons. She lives in an old house by a coastal cliff. She rarely goes outside. She likes jellyfish, ghost pirate ships, mermaids, photography, seashells, birds, legit horror stories, gothic Lolita fashion, lighthouses, occult and witchcraft, and birds. And she dislikes really quiet places and polyester. Since I can change her outfit, I thought that a black gothic Lolita dress would look really nice in her design. I also love her wavy light pink hair and her red eyes. Kinda reminds me of albino rabbits. The next character is called Theo by Toasted Worms. Theo is an alien prince from another planet. He stole a UFO to come to Earth since he was so curious about humans and he has no interest in one-day ruling. He ends up crashing his UFO since he had no idea how to fly it, and meets Dmitri. I love Elena's face. His design is adorable, I especially love his blonde curly hair with grey streaks. I really wanted the drawing to be Fruity Geometry inspired, but with more softer colors and more whimsy. I like how this piece turned out, especially the hair. The next character is called Mallory by KeenR_M. She's 16 to 17 years old. She's extroverted and crazy.
Crazy? I was crazy once.
She loves fashion. She's a guitarist in her band and she plays the electric guitar. And her design is inspired by, based on a cockatiel bird. I love the fact that she is inspired by a bird. Her design is amazing and I love how her hair curls up, just like the bird's head feathers. Next character is called Willy by the same name. This is a revenge for this super cute drawing of apple and banana together. They're so cute! She's a little magical girl thing with grayish blue hair, most of the time in low pigtails, circly eyebrows and two floating violet droplets on the top of her head. Sometimes has a necktie with a little slit in the middle and she cries a lot. I just had to draw this cutie. Actually did more of a smooth rendering here. I like how the reflection in the hair turned out, and for the background I think I did a good job with the colors. Next character is called Nova by Neon Arcade Stars. She's a full-time magical girl, strongest magical girl in Town City, used to be the main character, but after defeating the big bad, she is left wondering what else to do with her life. She's been a magical girl since she was 12. Homegirl can catch a break. After she defeats the big bad, she leaves the public eye. She still does magical girl stuff, but now it's kind of a Spider-Man honor code, where only other magical girls know she is still active. She also has a powered form called Supernova, but she only ever uses this power for absolute emergencies. So when she goes supernova, you know shit's going down. Her design is great, even though her color palette is limited, she still looks so cool and unique. I love the light purple, gold and pink colors in her design. and the dress is beautiful. The next character is called Jade by Jubel123. Jade is the vice president of her school baking club. The club is actually a magical girl operation. Club members are all magical girls who keep their city safe. Personality-wise, Jade is incredibly positive and energetic. She can tend to be pretty curious and trusting, though it can sometimes cause problems. Throughout her life, Jade has been rather introverted since she's in all advanced classes. She prefers to spend her time finishing her work instead of going out with her friends. She is ice cream themed, and you know I love themed characters. I'm not a big fan of mint chocolate ice cream, but I just couldn't miss drawing her. For this piece, I tried doing Linus art, and I think it turned out really well. Next character is called Maya by Ionastar. She is a ballet dancer who wants to be free from her greedy professor, who utilizes her skill to earn as much money as possible. She is a timid girl with a passion for dancing and ballet. Maya likes to spend most of her time watching K-dramas and playing or practicing ballet. In her description, it was also mentioned that she likes matcha tea, so I knew how to draw her with one. I usually struggle with drawing drinks, but this was really nice practice. Next character is called Lo by Wilk. After growing bored of her sheltered life, Lo decides to become her school's biggest mystery gossip girl. And you already know what I'm gonna say, her design is adorable! I love her hair so much and her outfit too. I had so much fun with the post. And I also got revenged. Wilk drew this amazing drawing of Eleonora. Oh, my baby girl, someday I'll make a video about her lore rewrite. I love the colors and polka dot pattern on her hair. Next character is called Ichika by Casserole Comics. She is a redesigned and revisited version of Ayana Aishi from Yonder Simulator. I recommend you to check out her videos about the designs. The story is so much better than the original. For the pose, I didn't do anything crazy. I was kind of referencing the pose on the ref sheet, and I decided to put a wallflower on the background since she has wallflower motifs. The next character is called Nova by Noarame. She's an alien, and yeah, I just can't resist drawing Elona's face. She is such a cutie, I love her colors and her outfit. For the background, I decided to draw some stickers around her. I think it makes the drawing more whimsical. And I got revenged. Norami drew this super cute drawing of apple and banana together. They look so cute! This character is called Apple Slice by KniveXS. I'm totally mispronouncing that, I'm so sorry. And this is a revenge for this drawing of Apple Slice and Apple together. Look at them, it's the Apple reunion! She's actually this artist Sona. She's an ambivert, aka introvert and extrovert at the same time. She has flamboyant but also airheaded personality, can be sassy at times, but tries to be kind. Has pets shaped like apple bunnies, owns too many trinkets, keychains, plushies, pens, bits and bobs. Has a very useless power of spontaneously transforming into a literal apple. I wish I had that power. Anyway, her design is awesome. I came up with this whimsy twin-inspired look. I think it looks alright. We're getting closer to the end, guys. I've been recording for 4 hours. The next character is called Cora by Banshee_Jaw2. Cora is an extremely sweet and outgoing gal. Comes from a very well-off family. She works at a cafe for fun as a means of meeting and talking to many new people. Cora is a yandere with her sights directly set on having Ivy all to herself. However, what she doesn't know is that Ivy is entirely aware of what Cora is doing and is actively working to keep her crimes covered up. Cora sees Ivy every morning when Ivy stops by the cafe for her morning coffee and on occasions in which they go for a morning walk together. I love her design so much. I guess that she is a Gyaru, which is amazing. And since I can change her outfit, I thought to draw her with a top with a striped pattern and lots of jewelry. She's also showing off her nails here. And I got revenge from Banshee. She drew this super cute sketch of my Sona. Look at them, they're so pretty. The next character is called Lucille by Echo or Echo. Lucille is a mime who was forced to be a mime, but very badly wants to be a clown. But she can't be one. Every day when she's by herself, she puts on a clown nose and pretends to be one. A lot of people think she's crazy, but that's just because she is. All she draws are clowns. She paints her nails in bright colors. She collects clown dolls. She watches clowns from a distance. She's hyperfixated on clowns for real. Her siblings, who are also mimes, despise her, but she doesn't care. She's just in her own world. Go queen, live your true life. I really like her lore. I really see mimoses that want to become clowns, but it's just such a fun idea. And her design is so unique. All her little sharp teeth she has. Next character is called Lily by Angel Pet Shop. She is a cutesy anime girl who makes music with her friends, aka the trio. Her name is Lily, but she uses the name Melody as her online alias. She likes cute pastel goth fashion. She is quite similar to Kanata Izumi, and if she and her friends were triple paka, she would be Teto. I love her outfit, and the beads in her hair are such a cool idea. And the unicorn sweater. Oh. I tried to experiment a bit with the brush that I use, and it was just a very fun experience. Next character is called Sylphia by Hedo Sabo. I'm actually crying, this design is so peak. I love seals, they're one of my favorite animals alongside jellyfish, so when I saw this cutie, I knew I had to check her. I chose a sitting pose and thought it would be fun to give her a little fish to eat. Background is simple, but at this point I was kind of losing motivation since it was my second to last attack. The last, but definitely not least character is called Kiyomi by Owa Sumifly. She is 27, lesbian. She curls her hair or work and collects perfumes. Passionate about her job, loves working as a nurse almost as much as she loves her girlfriend. Her design is wonderful. For the box, I was kind of too burned out to make anything epic, so I did the ancient technique that all of us did when we were younger and drew her hands behind her back. I really like how I did the background in here though. And that was it. I did it. I feel like this is the longest script I've ever written, oh my god. With all the characters done, I want to thank all of you for attacking me in this art fight. I'm cherishing every attack that I got, seriously. For the first time, it was actually a really great experience. I hope that I will have the same motivation next art fight and try to revenge you guys, because I got attacked 104 times. I cannot describe how thankful I am for all of you. Before this video ends, I will roll all the attacks that I got this year. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!